Do you ever scroll through Instagram and TikTok and feel like everyone's work looks the same? Same style, same trends. I feel like that's what we're going through right now. So how do we stand out today? In today's age, amongst the crowd, what separates you from everyone else? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve your own unique, distinctive style. One goal of mine that I didn't even realize I had was that I wanted people to be able to look at my work and immediately know, hey, that's MACO, hey, that's Melissa. She does this, she does that, she does this really well. And I broke one rule of using ND indoors. Then people are reaching out to me like, hey, I love your style. And I'm like, style? Do I have a style? I would just be like, shh, yeah, thank you so much. I worked really hard on it. Then I looked at my Instagram feed and I'm scrolling through and I'm realizing certain rules that I've made for myself and tools that I've used that help me create a certain look. Another example being stockings over the lenses to create a really soft, blurry look. I've used that in a couple of music videos and I loved it. Let's get into point number 1. Inspiration, not imitation. Steal like an artist is what my art teacher back in secondary school used to say. And I never really understood it until I started kind of gathering my favorite directors, painters, all of that, because I started out in fine art. Oh my gosh, English is hard today. I started out in fine art and there was primary research and secondary research. In order to create your own work, you had to study the work of others. A direct example is the music videos that I used to do. With some of them, I used to copy lighting setups that I had seen from music videos. I did not know about gaffers. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't know about lighting plans, but I took the looks, put them in my mood board, and then just kind of like changed the lighting palette and remixed it and created magic of my own. So build your own mood boards. Do not carbon copy other people's work. Create your own from inspiration of multiple people's work. Point number 2. Your style lives in your repetition. It's not this lightning bolt moment that just happens on your first project, your second project, your third. You have to keep creating, and it's in the small patterns that you don't even realize, like the color palettes that you work with your production designer or props with, your color grading, more blue tones, more greenish hues. It's honestly in the small decisions that you make and the patterns that are formed over time. For me, in my own music videos personally, I loved shallow depth of field, the background being completely out of focus, and that's something I carried through in each project that I didn't even realize was slowly becoming a part of my unique personal style. Point number 3. This one is my personal favorite because I started out in fine art, as I mentioned earlier, I think, and I always found photography and paintings to be most inspiring to me. Artists like Keith Haring, Claude Monet, going through different genres of art that echoes into your work as a filmmaker. So don't just draw inspiration from other filmmakers. Being a good filmmaker doesn't just mean you've watched every film and you know every filmmaker. Like, take inspiration from all walks of life and different forms of art as well. Point number 4, the last point of the video, give yourself time to evolve. Do not rush the process. Do not force it. Give yourself time and patience as you would anyone else. The ideas stop as soon as you burn out. I feel like it takes longer to bounce back from being burnt out than it does when you're in your prime and ideas are flowing and you just know when to sleep. You know when to close the book. You know when to turn off the laptop, close the screen. That kind of boundary helps you flourish. Like, take time, because who you're going to be a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now isn't who you are right now. And you cannot rush that. It just doesn't work. Trust me. I've tried. So if we go through all the points, point 1, imitation. No, wait. Sorry, I'm already wrong. Inspiration, not imitation. Point 2, your style lives in your reputation. Point 3, I'm literally looking at my notes. Allow me. Point 3, mix influences outside of film. And lastly, point 4, give yourself permission to evolve. Do you take note of all the new releases, music videos, films, all of it. Like, just gradually like gather your inspiration. You don't have to watch a million films. Just subscribe to your favorite directors and you'll see the work coming out as it naturally comes out. Then you'll start to learn what you like and what you don't like. What else did I say? Notice your patterns, experiment and remix. Key. But this is what I would say, honestly, if I was speaking to myself 5-10 years ago, this is what I would have said to myself. So yeah, follow me on TikTok, I'm on Insta, all the links are in my bio. Have a look at my website. I also have a free portfolio template out that a lot of people demanded, so I hope that they like it. I'm also coming out with a production persona quiz that will help those of you who are new creatives and don't know which lane or roles they want to do. Hopefully this quiz helps you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff.